Did you know Alexander the Great never lost a fight in his whole life? Amazing, right? Have you ever thought about how one person could change the world and make one of the biggest empires ever? That's Alexander for you. He was born in a place called Pella, in Macedonia, in 356 BC, and was taught by the smart man, Aristotle. He became a king at the young age of 20. Alexander was meant to do big things, but just how big would his impact be? Picture a man who, in just over 10 years, would take over an empire stretching from Greece to Egypt and all the way to India. Let's talk about Alexander's battles. His journey started with taking over Greek cities, then he won a big battle against the Persian Empire. He used smart battle plans to win, most importantly his use of the phalanx formation and his great skills in fighting. Did you know that one of his tricks was to scare his enemies before the fight even started? Talk about messing with their heads. Alexander's never-ending desire to win was proof of his smartness and ambition. He achieved so much that it makes your school wins look like kid stuff. But what if I told you Alexander's influence was about more than just his battles? Fun fact, the Hellenistic age, which started because of his wins, brought together Greek culture with the East, creating cool mixes like Greco-Buddhism. It was the original East meets West before it became a cool term for food. He didn't just win, he wanted to make the nations he beat part of his empire, creating a sense of togetherness. You could say Alexander was the first to want world peace before it became a common Miss Universe answer. Also, his rule helped Buddhism spread to the West. Alexander's empire didn't just change politics, it changed the culture of the ancient world. Now what happened to the man who took over so much so quickly? Alexander the Great, only at the age of 32, died suddenly in 323 BC. Here's a shocking fact. Some people think he didn't die naturally but was actually poisoned. His huge empire broke apart, divided among his generals. Alexander the Great, a man who left a big mark on history, still interests us. 2,000 years later, we're still trying to understand his last great act, his mysterious death. It's like he knew we'd enjoy a historical mystery. So, you're wondering how Alexander the Great's legacy is still felt today? Here's something cool. His smart planning, cultural impact, and lasting influence still echo. In fact, people think that even Julius Caesar cried when he saw a statue of Alexander, feeling like he'd done nothing in comparison. Talk about being an overachiever. Alexander the Great, a name that doesn't just stick, but is inked in the pages of history. He changed the game so much he's like the Michael Jordan of ancient times, and he didn't even have a pair of Air Jordans. But wait, there's more to Alexander than you see at first. Want to know about the heroes who stood by his side? Or maybe the smart plans behind his epic battles? Well, that's a story for another time. This was just the beginning, folks. We've got a whole sea of history to explore and we're just getting started. So if you like this trip to the past, don't forget to subscribe for more videos where we look into the lives of different people from history. We'll be exploring the unknown, breaking myths, and making history come alive right here on our channel. Stay tuned for more history deep dives, and remember, history isn't just about the past, it's about understanding who we are today. So, are you ready to go on this journey with us? Hit that subscribe button and let's go back in time together.